Well, this is our third pandemic winter, but with the first without widespread restrictions, and that means Canadians from coast to coast to coast are gathering for the holidays, even as viruses from flu to COVID-19 are still putting pressure on hospitals. Health reporter Lauren Pelly joins us now to talk about what's at stake this holiday season. So, Lauren, just how risky are gatherings right now?
Well, obviously, we're in a very different phase of the pandemic than we were in 2020 and 2021. But this is still a really busy respiratory virus season in general. We still have plenty of COVID-19 circulation. There was a really early start to the flu season as well, and that's been putting a lot of pressure on hospitals in recent weeks. Obviously, we've been reporting on for quite some time the pressure on pediatric hospitals, specifically children catching the flu, RSV, different types of viruses, and needing pretty intense medical care in some cases. So all of this is painting a picture of, some degree of risk, obviously, if you're gathering. But because we had an early start to the flu season, some physicians are also hopeful there might be an early end. Take a listen.
We actually may have less flu activity around the Christmas time period between Christmas and New Year's than we see in most years, because that's usually when it peaks. It doesn't usually peak in November.
So that's obviously a little bit reassuring, but like I said, there's still plenty of viruses circulating. When people are mingling, you can transmit those. So the same usual advice still applies at this point. Medical experts are recommending people should wear a mask in public settings if you're out shopping or traveling, ways to just keep you from catching an infection in the first place. And of course, get vaccinated. Flu shots are plentiful. COVID boosters are available. These are all options to ward off any serious illness. But the big piece of advice that we heard going into this gathering season is simply stay home. If you catch something, don't go to family gatherings and pass it on. Here's what one doctor told us.
Your illness might be a minor inconvenience for you, but it could be life-threatening for an infant or toddler. It could also be dangerous for an elderly parent or grandparent. So please consider carefully and make the right choice.
It seems like pretty standard advice at this point, but all the medical experts we spoke to were basically like, this is the gift you don't want to give people over the holidays. Juanita?
All right, thank you so much, Lauren. That's Lauren Pelly in Toronto.